Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Today is our first lab, right? Is it screen visible to you? Okay. Uh, Fine. Then go to your e-content. In e-content, I have uploaded this Apex manual. First, we are going to create the Apex account right now. Then we are able to perform the practicals. So first of all, what do you mean by this Apex? Apex is nothing but an online tool in which we are going to perform the practicals, all the queries provided by the Oracle company. Oracle is the biggest database company. So in this, by creating this account, by creating this workspace, they will allow some space in their servers to store our tables, store our data. So for that, we need to create this account, right? So all of you go to your e-content, download this PDF Apex manual, and then perform these steps. Parallelly, I am also displaying these steps. First step number one is link of this website. It is already pasted in your chat. Step number two, click on a request workspace. Those who are doing from the e-content lab manual, Apex manual, once you done this Apex account according to this PDF, if you reach up to the step number 12, then put your message into a chat, done sir. Okay. Step number 3, fill all the details carefully in a step number 3 and use institute email ID only. Yes. Have you already created on? Have you followed all the steps earlier? If not, then ये लिंक ओपन करो, उसके ऊपर आपको साइन इन बटन मिलेगा, उसके नीचे रिक्वेस्ट वर्क स्पेस मिलेगा, उसके ऊपर क्लिक करके स्टेप्स फॉलो करो. Step number 3, fill all the details carefully. First name, last name, email ID, institute email ID, and it is compulsory to write the institute email ID. Make sure you do not make any mistake, because on this email ID you will receive one mail. Maybe after 1 minute, maybe after few minutes. Okay, so check it once whether it is right or not. In a workspace, it is mandatory to write in this format your name underscore your surname. everything is available in PDF file. Check it once. Next step, fill the survey form. In a survey form, two questions. Well, first is the are you new to Oracle Application Express? Click on yes. Second, do you plan to use this workspace for university class or training? Yes. And then click on next. Okay, good, Hers. After step number 8, you will find this detail in your institute email ID which you have entered earlier. So click on create workspace. When you click on create workspace, you will be redirected to this page. Continue to sign in screen. Okay, good, Ravi. Then after, it will ask to change your password. Change your password which you can remember. After changing the password, you will receive this type of screen. Reach up to the step number 12 and then wait. When you reach up to the step number 12, please put a message done into a chat so I can get how many of you have finished all these steps. How many of you have created the workspace account in Apex? 3. 3 students have completed their account. Be fast. You can perform all these steps to mobile also, but it's not required to have a laptop. Even you can perform all the queries from mobile also. You cannot give any excuse, sir. I don't have a laptop or tablet or whatever. Everyone is having a mobile phone, so from mobile phone you can perform all the queries. And I will ask each and every student to share their screen, whatever we have done. On the next step, don't worry. What about others? One, two, three, four, five, six. Only 6 students has completed this login. What about others? Quickly do it. last 2 minutes for all. Okay, now I'm stopping this thing. Now first we will see the fundamental. What is SQL? That is the structured query language. Why we learn this in a laboratory laboratory session. So SQL is nothing but a set of commands to implement the database. So in a lecture part we have seen DBMS. What is DBMS? So it is, we can say that, create, insert, delete, update. So we can do everything with data in a DBMS. So the SQL is a standard set of command to communicate with the user and the DBMS. So for that we need to learn the SQL command. So in laboratory session, we will go through the SQL command and their syntax. So by using that syntax, we can perform all the queries. Before going to ahead, let me tell you, SQL is one type of non-procedural language. There are mainly two: procedural and non-procedural. In a procedural language, you need to mention the steps, but in a non-procedural language, you need to write what data you want, how, that you do not need to mention in SQL. These all are the characteristic of SQL. It is very easy to learn and use. Whenever we have a large amount of data, it means volume of that database is large, then by using this SQL commands, we can easily handle it. It is a non-procedural language. It means we do not need to specify the procedure to complete particular task. Just give command to perform that activity. For example, you have five choice. For example, you have a five choice, and I will say simply statement in English: select anyone out of five, or select anyone from fruits. you want to select one fruit out of 5 fruits, so I will simply say select any one from 5. So by this way, select is one command. So we need to learn that command syntax and we can apply it on a database. So it is, that's why it's a non-procedural language. And last most important thing, SQL can be linked to most of other high-level languages that makes it first choice for the database programmers. So whenever we are learning this, first of all we need to understand that thing, why it is important. Let me tell you, in a higher semester you will do the projects, right? 7, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, anywhere. After graduation in a company, you will work on a live project at that time. But final year project, even in a live project, you require the database. Because as you know, in a lecture session, we have seen the applications of the DBMS, where we can use the DBMS. So you said everywhere. So to implement that database, we need to learn this SQL. Or in high level language, you either you perform you either you do the final year project in Java, .NET, Android, or any language. In particular language, you will learn one topic, that is the database connectivity. So after connectivity, your database and your project code will be connected. But whenever you want to fetch some data at that time, this SQL queries will help you. So this is the important. Now let's see the data types of SQL which are most commonly used in this SQL. Generally, out of all these six, three are the most important. One is the number, second one is the varchar, and third one is the date. So let's go through it. Number, name suggests its meaning. We can store the numeric value in particular field either in a decimal format or in a integer format. Number, n comma d, n it specifies the number of digits and d specifies the decimal point after the decimal points. Here it is one example. Amount number 5 comma 2, it means in amount column we can store only numbers with the 5 digits, and after precision it's a 2 digit. Now character, we can store the character which is having a fixed length. Maximum length of this is 255 characters. Example, name character 25, it means we can create the column name. In that particular column we can store up to the 25 character long name only, not more than that. Now third one is the varchar2 and varchar. I will give you the difference between character and varchar, and the varchar and varchar2. First understand varchar or varchar2. In this we can store variable length alphanumeric data. Variable length alphanumeric data, it means we can store alphabets as well as numbers. For example, in address format, we have a house number, street number, house name, colony name, apartment name. So we require both numeric as well as character. So this varchar2 provides both alphanumeric. Right? Now let's see the difference between character and varchar. Now I think it is clear to you. Character fixed size only character. Varchar2 variable length alphanumeric. Now what is the difference between varchar and varchar2? Nothing. It's the upgraded version of varchar. Varchar2 is the upgraded version of varchar. In some platform, in some software, they supports the varchar. Nowadays, it was earlier. Nowadays, most of platform supports the varchar2. Nowadays, most of applications supports the varchar2 data types. So generally, it is most commonly used data type varchar2. Next is the date. Date, whenever we want to store any date, for example, date of joining, date of birth, date of death, at that time, this data type is used. And as you know, all of you have general knowledge, there are so many different date formats like DD, MMYY, DD, MONYYYY, MMDDYY, MONDDYYY, YYMMDD, YYDDMM. There are lots of date formats. Now, as per the platform, it supports the particular date format that may be vary from one platform to another platform, that we need to check at runtime. Okay. Next is the long. We can store variable length strings up to the 2 GB size. Row and long row. We can store binary data like images, pictures, animation, like this. So out of all the 6, number, varchar2 and date, these 3 are the most commonly used data type. Now next, operators in a SQL. So already you have learned operators in a C. Similar way, arithmetic operation, to perform simple arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Second is the relational operator that is used when we want to compare two operands, less than, greater equal, less equal, like this, equal equal. Logical operator is used to search condition in a where clause in SQL. You don't know the where clause, so skip that line. Logical operator is used to check the condition in or both conditions. One of them must be true, and in and both condition must be true. That you have learned in a digital, right? Now there are mainly 4 categories of the SQL. First one is the DDL, second DML, third DCL, fourth TCL. Are you getting? I know it is little bit theoretical, but fundamental must be learned. After that, we can start the practical. फंडामेंटल आपको नहीं पता होगा तो कुछ नहीं होगा. Now, as I say, suppose if you want to make the database in Excel, then what you can do? What are the steps? First, you will click a new Excel sheet. It means create the Excel sheet. Then after, you will type the column names and rows, records, all this thing. You will do the entry. For example, 50 students की entry करनी है तो आप entry कर देंगे. After that, database is ready. Now, suppose if you have made the typing mistake, then you need to update that. For that, update command is there. आपको delete करनी है तो delete command is there. So this is the sequence. So for that, we have a 4 category. Data definition language. Remember all this short form, full form, 1 mark, MCQ, Viva, they may ask. Also, they may ask, write down any 3 DDL command, write down any 2 DML command, like this. DDL, it means data definition language, in which the storage structure and access method used by the database system are specified. If you observe data definition, definition means which defines the database. So by using the create command, you can define the table, you can define the database. So these all are the list of command which comes under this DDL. You need to remember this thing. Create command is used to create the database or its object. Now, what is its object? Its object may be a table, maybe a view, maybe a trigger, maybe a store procedure, maybe a function, maybe an index. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Generally, we will call it table. कि हम टेबल ही बनाने वाले हैं इसलिए. ठीक है. Drop is used to delete the object from the database. Alter is used to change the structure of the database. अगर स्ट्रक्चर डेटाबेस का आपको चेंज करना है तो अल्टर कमांड यूज होगा. स्ट्रक्चर में क्या होगा? डेटा टाइप, उसकी साइज, लाइक दिस. Truncate is used to remove all the records. Record means rows. Rename is used to change the name. Next, DML. So name stands its meaning manipulation. It means whenever we want to manipulate something, change करना है तो manipulation. Already we have discussed procedural and non-procedural, so I am skipping this slide. Manipulation means select, insert, update, and delete. After creating the table, you will insert the data. If you made mistake, then you will update the data. If you want to see display some data, then you will use the select command. If you want to delete the records, you can use the delete command. Right? So this is DML. अब ये हो गया एक्सेल शीट, लेकिन एक्सेल शीट सबको एक्सेसिबल नहीं करनी है. कुछ लोगों को ही एक्सेसिबल करनी है, कुछ लोगों को ही शेयर करनी है. तो उसके लिए उसको कंट्रोल करना पड़ता है. तो उसको बोलते हैं डेटा कंट्रोल लैंग्वेज. तो कंट्रोल में दो कमांड्स है, ग्रांट एंड रिवोक. ग्रांट से क्या होगा? इट विल गिव द परमिशन, इट विल गिव द प्रिविलेजेस टू पर्टिकुलर यूजर. जिसको वो प्रिविलेजेस मिलेगी, only they can use that table. Rest of cannot access that table. And revoke it means जो हमने ग्रांट दी है वो वापस ले रहे हैं, रिवोक कर रहे हैं. दैट इज द TCL. एंड TCL कमिट ट्रांजेक्शन. इट मीन्स सेव करने के लिए रोल बैक. अगर कोई ट्रांजेक्शन फेल हो रहा है तो रोल बैक करेंगे. बाकी के दो जो सेव पॉइंट्स, चेक पॉइंट्स क्रिएट करने के लिए, सेट ट्रांजेक्शन को स्पेसिफाई कैरेक्टरिस्टिक को स्पेसिफाई करने के लिए, ये ट्रांजेक्शन यूनिट में हम डिटेल में देखेंगे. ठीक है. नाउ आई एम अगेन स्टॉपिंग माय स्क्रीन एंड now it's time to perform the first very basic application. Application means table. Log in my Apex account. Session has ended. All of you reach up to this one, right? Say something, yes or no. सब यहाँ तक पहुँच गए. ठीक है. जागो जो लोग सो गए हो. अब SQL वर्कशॉप पे क्लिक करो. इन SQL वर्कशॉप SQL कमांड्स. हियर इट इज द हिस्ट्री. जो मैंने किया था वो सब है. ठीक है. प्रीवियस बैच में जो दिखाया था ये सब. SQL कमांड्स पे क्लिक करो. यू विल फाइंड this type of page, right? Here we will write the query, then after click on run, we will get the result here. Clear? So let me write first syntax to create a table. Create table name. I am writing general syntax, table name. See? You can write any name here. Table name, then into bracket column 1, उसकी स्पेस करके डेटा टाइप और उसकी साइज. ऐसा कितना करना है? whatever column you want to add, you can do it. At the end, semicolon. अब semicolon, it is not compulsory. It depends on the platform. In Apex, it is not required, but in MySQL, it is required. So you do or not to do. It depends on you. After that, click on run. It will give error because this is the syntax. Let me give you the example. Let's create table. This is the keyword. Create is one command, table is keyword. Let's uh, create the tc2 table. Create table tc2 into bracket. Our first column is roll number. रोल नंबर, डेटा टाइप ऑफ रोल नंबर इज नंबर, नंबर की साइज हम 5 दे रहे हैं, ठीक है, कोमा, सेकंड कॉलम इज नेम, डेटा टाइप इज varchar 2 and size is let's say 20. Right now I am adding only 2 column, you can add multiple column, right? Let me remove this one because it will give the error. Okay, now run it. You will find result टेबल क्रिएटेड. सो ये टेबल क्रिएट हो गया. अब आपको देखना है टेबल क्रिएटेड है कि नहीं है TC2. तो कहाँ पे जाएंगे, फाइंड टेबल पे क्लिक कीजिए. यू विल फाइंड TC2 टेबल हियर. TC2 टेबल पे जैसे क्लिक करेंगे यू विल फाइंड कॉलम डेटा टाइप साइज. हियर कॉलम डेटा टाइप साइज. आई एम क्लोजिंग दिस वन. नाउ by using ddl command create we have created the table. Now let's insert. Insert के लिए insert into table name values point into bracket single quotation में value 1 comma so on. ठीक है, let's insert insert into this table TC2 values. Now values you have to enter in a sequence. First, that is our roll number. Now remember, whenever we define the data type as a number, no need to type a single quotation. Let's say 10 comma my name is Mitesh, right? So this is our insert syntax. Now let me run. One row inserted. सो एक TC2 टेबल में एक डेटा इंसर्ट हो गया. सपोज दूसरा करना है तो आई एम चेंजिंग हियर 20. आई एम राइटिंग some another name Ram, then run it. One row inserted, 2 row insert हो गई. Now how we can check whether it is inserted or not? So for that one DML command is there, select. It is used to display the command select star from TC2. TC2 में से स्टार, स्टार क्या है वो नेक्स्ट लैब में हम डिस्कस करेंगे बिकॉज सिलेक्ट के बहुत सारे वेरिएंट है इसमें. So we will see that in the next lecture, next lab. But right now you can find here two result, 2 rows, 2 column, 2 rows, 10, 20 Mitesh Ram, right? There is no option for that. Oh, we need to clear that box. Only one query should be there. Up to this, any query, any doubt? ये फर्स्ट डेमो दे दिया. नाउ यू कैन ट्राई by yourself with the create command and let me type the general syntax into a chat so you can try. This is the general syntax for create command and this is general syntax for inserting a value. Do you have any query, any doubt? Okay, if it is clear, then let's stop here. Let's conclude this lab. From next lab, we are going to start the practical. So make sure all of you having this Apex account and be on time. That's it. So thank you all of you. You can type your enrollment number for the attendance and then you may leave. Be fast. Even Barrows in your syllabus, fourth book is given Ivan Barrows by SQL. SQL by Ivan Barrows. That is the best. Yeah, you can use, but it is local. So in your laptop, only you can store the database tables and everything. This is the Apex account. From anywhere we can access this one. This is the constraint. So right now we are having online, so we must have to use that.